General Hospital spoilers reveal that Chris McKenna's confirmation to not continue playing Brennan for long is creating a major shift in the show, while also destabilizing the character's storyline. McKenna's earlier-than-expected departure not only raises questions about Brennan's future but also directly affects the developing relationship between him and Carly. As the show still hasn't found a clear direction for Brennan's character, many viewers are starting to worry that the romance between him and Carly won't last and may end abruptly, lacking the necessary investment. Since McKenna replaced Charles Measure as Brennan, fan reactions have been divided. While McKenna is undeniably an experienced and talented actor, the sudden change in Brennan's style, appearance, and personality has made many fans feel disconnected from this new version. This has made the relationship between Brennan and Carly feel forced, lacking the chemistry and natural interaction viewers expect from a new couple. The rapport that Carly and Measure's Brennan once had is gone with McKenna, and even the couple's most loyal fans cannot deny that something has been lost. With McKenna not being a long-term choice for Brennan, it seems General Hospital is facing a difficult decision. They may continue looking for another actor to replace him, but constantly changing actors could destabilize Brennan's character and reduce audience interest. Another option is to have Brennan leave Port Charles entirely, concluding his relationship with Carly in the most logical way possible. However, if this happens, it means that all the time and effort spent developing this couple will be wasted, something the show would certainly want to avoid. Brennan's departure also means Carly will once again face emotional failure in her love life. After many trials, Carly had tried to start anew with Brennan, but now the prospect of a stable future together seems impossible. Carly is one of the strongest characters on General Hospital, but even she can't control the instability in her romantic life. If Brennan leaves, Carly may face another period of loneliness unless the show quickly introduces a new character into her life. However, even if Brennan stays, the relationship between him and Carly doesn't have much room for development. The constant changes in cast and the character's direction make it difficult for viewers to emotionally invest in the relationship. From the beginning, Carly and Brennan had a promising start, but the actor change and storyline adjustments have diminished its appeal. If the show persists in building this relationship without significant changes, it may quickly fail and be forgotten. Another factor affecting Brennan's fate is his relationship with other characters, particularly with rumors that Brennan is trying to recruit Jocelyn into the WSB. If Carly finds out, she will undoubtedly be furious and might immediately cut ties with Brennan. This could act as a catalyst for the show to quickly push Brennan out of the story without much explanation. If this is the direction the writers choose, Brennan's end in Port Charles might not be a pleasant one. Clearly, McKenna's departure is causing a major shock and forcing General Hospital to face difficult decisions. Will they continue searching for another actor to replace him, or will they let Brennan leave permanently? And if Brennan leaves, what will Carly do next? One thing is certain, the romance between Carly and Brennan seems unlikely to last, and it will likely end soon. How the show handles Brennan's departure will determine whether this is a wise move or just another mistake in General Hospital's storytelling. Fans will have to keep watching to see how the show adjusts to these changes, but with what's happening now, it seems Carly is about to enter a new chapter in her life, one that may not have Brennan by her side. Jason has finally pieced together all the clues, and what he has uncovered about Brennan is making everything explode more than ever. On the surface, Brennan appears to be just a powerful official with mysterious goals, but behind that facade is a dangerous manipulator who has secretly been behind a series of horrific events in Port Charles. As Jason follows the trail, he realizes that Brennan isn't just an outsider, he's at the center of everything that has caused the recent chaos in Port Charles. Through underground connections, Brennan has quietly supplied drugs to Cyrus, helping him carry out his most brutal plan, killing Sam and Dex. This wasn't just a simple attack, it was a direct declaration of war targeting the people most important to Jason, Sam, his greatest love, and Dex, who Jason had seen as a promising successor. Both became targets simply because Brennan wanted to eliminate those who could hinder his plan. But it doesn't stop there. Jason continues to investigate and discovers an even more horrifying truth. Brennan was also the one who assisted Sidwell in burning down Sonny's apartment. This horrifying attack not only nearly killed Sunny but also left Michael severely burned. Jason realizes this wasn't just a typical act of hostility but a destructive strike aimed at both Sunny and his family. With the already strained relationship between Sunny and Michael, Brennan clearly exploited this to weaken both of them, causing distrust and making them easier to manipulate. With all the evidence coming to light, Jason knows he can't let Brennan continue unchecked. This is no longer a personal vendetta, it's a life-or-death mission. If he doesn't act quickly, Port Charles will witness even more bloody events. Brennan has proven that he is a dangerous man, willing to use any means necessary to achieve his goals, from poisoning to arson and even murder. This truth only fuels Jason's anger and strengthens his resolve to bring down Brennan once and for all. But he also knows Brennan isn't an easy target. With vast connections and power in his hands, Brennan can easily cover his tracks and disappear before Jason has a chance to act. If Jason wants to overthrow Brennan, he will need to move quickly, precisely, and without error. But the scariest part is the possibility that Brennan may have even more ruthless plans yet to be revealed. If he can manipulate Cyrus into ordering the deaths of Sam and Dex while also aiding Sidwell in the arson of Sunny's apartment, who can guarantee that he doesn't have other plans up his sleeve? Jason understands he can't fight alone. He'll need Carly, Sunny, and perhaps even Nina's support, people with enough influence to help him expose Brennan. But the most important thing is time. If Jason doesn't act quickly, Brennan may strike first, and this time, the consequences could be even worse than what's already happened. The story of Brennan is no longer just a small plot, it has become a real battle between light and darkness, between justice and crime. And if Jason wants to win, he'll need to go all the way, leaving no chance for Brennan to escape. Because as long as Brennan is free, Port Charles will never be safe. Brennan has lost the appeal he once had, and this is causing more chaos than ever. Once a mysterious character with the potential to influence the storyline, Brennan has now become a dull figure, no longer sparking interest from fans or other characters. Brennan's declining attractiveness not only affects him personally but also leads to a series of troubles and disappointments, making the General Hospital storyline feel lifeless and directionless. One of the biggest issues is Brennan's attempt to exert control over other characters, especially Carly and the powerful forces in Port Charles. Initially, he appeared to be a strong, mysterious, and influential man, but over time, his plans have become increasingly convoluted, confusing, and even somewhat foolish. This has made his character dull, losing the inherent appeal and only leaving behind hollow schemes that no longer pose a real threat. Brennan's control is no longer strategic, instead, it consists of poorly thought-out actions that backfire and don't result in significant outcomes. As his secrets are revealed, from assisting Cyrus in killing Sam and Dex to helping Sidwell burn down Sunny's apartment, viewers expected Brennan to stage a dramatic counterattack. Yet, instead of taking control, he has gradually lost control, making everything more chaotic than ever. Because of this, Brennan has gone from being one of the most formidable villains in Port Charles to a character who repeats weak schemes, failing to persuade viewers to care. The plot points surrounding him no longer create tension or surprises but instead slow down the pace of the story. At this rate, Brennan's existence in General Hospital is becoming increasingly meaningless. Not only has he lost his personal appeal, but he has also dragged down many other important storylines, making the show feel disjointed and less engaging. If the producers don't find a way to restore Brennan's strength, he will likely be quickly removed from Port Charles without leaving any memorable impact. And if that happens, fans may not feel much regret. A villain who can't maintain their power will eventually be discarded, and based on current events, Brennan seems to be on the brink of being forgotten. A sad ending for a character that once had great potential but failed to hold his place in the ever-changing world of General Hospital. Carly and Jason will officially become the new power couple in Port Charles, marking a period of turbulence and change in the city's power balance. As Brennan loses influence and weakens, Carly and Jason quickly seize the opportunity to solidify their position, creating an alliance that can't be beaten. This not only upends the current order in Port Charles but also proves that Jason is ready for a completely new battle, one to control the city's most significant resources. Carly has long been a formidable force, but now, with Jason by her side, she is no longer just a smart businesswoman or a strong woman, she has officially become a true power player. With Jason taking on a strategic and protective role and Carly focusing on expanding her influence in the business world, this couple will not only make a significant change in Port Charles's underground economy but will also reshape the power dynamics among the existing forces. One of their first moves is to gain control of the shipping routes, which were previously controlled by Brennan and Sidwell. When Jason uncovered Brennan's dark secrets, he didn't hesitate to use them to eliminate his enemy decisively. This has forced those who once pulled the strings behind the scenes to be wary of Jason and Carly's rise. However, this rise doesn't just bring power, it also comes with a new set of enemies. As Jason takes control of a large portion of Port Charles's resources, old rivals like Cyrus, Sidwell, and even more powerful figures on a national level may not sit idly by. This isn't just a battle for power, it's a fight for survival, where Jason and Carly must prove they are ruthless and smart enough to protect what they've gained. Jason and Carly's relationship will also face unprecedented challenges. Although they have complete trust in each other, as their power grows, difficult decisions will arise. Carly, accustomed to controlling everything in her way, may not easily relinquish control to Jason. Meanwhile, Jason, though an unafraid warrior, must face new responsibilities, ones he never wanted to bear. Carly and Jason's rise is not just a change in the power structure of Port Charles, it's a redefinition of their relationship. They are no longer just longtime friends and allies in the shadows. They have officially become an unshakable force. But what will happen next? Will Jason and Carly maintain their dominance, or will they soon become targets for stronger forces? And more importantly, can their relationship survive in a world full of betrayal and ambition? One thing is certain, this couple is no longer on the sidelines, they are at the center, and the real battle has only just begun.